Thank you so much for joining. So, I don't want to waste so much time because the live session is going to be short. I just want to talk about something. So, I want to talk about one aspect of this wig making business that have been troubling some people. And this is one aspect that a lot of people, especially beginners, normally would have issues with. So that's it, guys. So we're talking about this wig making business generally. That's like what we've been talking about. Even the last time we talked about what does your wig making business offer? What kind of wigs do you offer? If you were not in that live session, I'd like to see that. Just check my IGTV video. It's the recent video, the most recent video there. Just open it. You're going to see. We talked about the offer, like still on wig making business. So we're continuing from there. As a wig maker, do you need a studio? Do you need a store? Do you need a shop? Like to pay, do you need to go pay rent somewhere where you'll be working? Like, this is my wig making store, this is my wig making studio. What do you guys think? I just want to hear your own suggestions before I go ahead to drop my own comments, what I think. What do you guys think? Do you think someone, okay, let me even put it this way. Do you think it's compulsory? Do you think it's compulsory for someone that's just starting out? Like, I'm starting out, I need a shop, I need to pay my shop rent, I need to work on this space. Do you think it's compulsory? Diana says she doesn't. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, she doesn't. She says she doesn't support that idea that as a wig maker and you're just starting out, you just go for a shop first. She said no. Okay. Debbie Oge said no, it's not advisable. Okay. We're talking about, I asked a question. Diana is laughing. I asked a question. Can you guys see the topic? Do you need a storefront? Do you need a studio? Do you need a shop as a wig maker? Because like you might, it like these things and the way it works, you're so grounded like in this business, you understand so much, but someone else that just starting out is still trying to figure out what's best for them, what they should do so that they would avoid business mistakes. That's like the purpose of this live session anyway. So what do you guys think? Okay, Debbie said, I believe in starting small, grow, get a client base, and then move from there. Okay, good. I like that because I mean, you run business with money, right? So, and if you don't have a client base, then that's going to be a challenge. Debbie, thank you so much for your comments. This applies to us generally as beauty industry professionals. A lot of people, makeup artists, even with hairstylists that are not like big makers. Do you need a storefront? Diana said, as a startup, I cannot get a shop because that's not what I need to aim. My skills and marketing strategy is what I'm focused on at that point. Great. Because it's not having the shop, it's not going to get a shop that will actually bring in funds, right? It's what people would see. I hope that anyone that will catch this, even if you're not here live, like if you're watching this as a replay, you'll be able to benefit something. It's like the reason why I came up with this topic is because I've had students in the past who are just starting their wig making business, and the first thing is, I'm looking for a shop. And I'm like, no. There's even someone that I even advised, like, no, I don't think that should be your first line of action. You know, when you're flowing in money, when you have so much funds, some people don't know how to slow down. So that's why this topic came up, and I find that a lot of people, there's just this thing about shop. Like, as I don't know if it's a Nigerian thing, there's just something about shop. It's like if you don't have shop, you're not moving forward. No, See, we own studios. I own a studio. Overheads, hey, expenses. Debbie said, I also think that getting a storefront almost immediately is unwise and too capital intensive to start up. And she's right. And she's right. And she's right. Like, how would you just be starting out a hair business? I mean, there are some businesses that, in fact, the way the world works right now, like, you can practically do anything online. You can practically do anything online. Diana said Nigeria vibes. It's true. You just see somebody that is starting out, and the person is saying, like, there's this thing in their at the back of their mind. Shop. I need a shop. I need a shop. I need a shop. Like, it's not. It's not the shop. It's not the shop. Like Diana said, it's your skill. It's your skill. If you see, it's not just paying your rent when you get a store, when you get a shop. It's not just paying you have to maintain their overheads. You pay for security, you pay for this. If you're in Port Harcourt, you know Obiakpo, you pay you pay to Obiakpo, you pay, oh my god, like, expenses. Is your business making enough to run a storefront? There's plenty over here. See, as I said, if not that I can't wash hair in my house, what am I using salon to do? Am I the one that said it? No, someone said it, and that's the truth. Like, in Nigeria here, like, it's just a thing, and unknowingly we've passed it on to the younger ones, people who are just growing up. So when they want to start any kind of business, not just like hair business, the first thing they're thinking is shop. Like, in this world, this current world that everything happens online, in this current world where everything happens online, like, see, even me myself, when I got this studio because God directed me to. If not, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have. No. I was already looking for space I was like, when I started my hair business, I started as a bridal hairstylist, right? And then I slowly moved into wig making because I used to get a lot of people. I started like wig making fully because when I make wigs for my brides and some other of my clients, like maybe someone just stopped by, "Pray, can you touch this for me?" Like people kept coming. So then I saw a need that I needed to. I saw a challenge that I need. Like there was this vacuum that I needed to fill, and that was how my wig making business started. But even before I started, when I was still fully like a bridal stylist, when I needed to get a space, I moved in with someone. I shared space with someone. Hair by Sharon, Lydia Posh. You guys, thank you so much for joining. Hey, that's my cousin, Auntie Egega. Thank you so much for joining. Emmy Signature, J Glams. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining. So we're talking about wig making business. You can see the title here. You can also catch the replay because I want the live session to be very brief. So like I was talking about my own story. Like I just want to share my own story. How I think someone might pick something from it. That's what I want to share. So I was when I moved to Port Harcourt, right? When I moved back to Port Harcourt for my service, I didn't get a space immediately, like a house. If you live in Port Harcourt, I don't know about any other parts, but if you live in Port Harcourt and you're looking for a particular standard of house, you struggle. So it took me some time to actually find somewhere that I could stay, coupled with other challenges. And as at then, I was still able to where I was because I was with my sisters. I was still able to like attend to clients from the house then. But I noticed that it was somehow like for the wig making thing, it was somehow of a challenge because of the location. You know, location matters. Like, where is your house? Even if you want to be working from the house, it needs to be accessible. Let's consider that it needs to be accessible. You cannot say anywhere I am, they will come. It's not true. People like convenience. So that's one tip for everyone to take note of. So the location and everything, it just wasn't really comfortable for me. Plus light issues, lights, NEPA lights. You burn fuel like this. You keep buying fuel, you keep buying fuel, you keep buying fuel, you keep buying fuel. So I I met someone, one of my makeup friends, and I discussed with her. And after that, I would like to move into her space to just take a. It's more like, there are different models for salons, right? There are some salons that um, you can work at any booth, but you're being paid based on commission. Like there are different ways you can run your salon. They are commission based and all of that. Then you can also rent a booth. So basically, what I was trying to do at that time was to rent a booth. So I discussed with her and she agreed, and I moved in. I don't have a picture of my space then. I'll show you guys. Guys, I started with this plastic chair. Like I'm sure you guys, if you live in Nigeria, you know that plastic chair. I started with that plastic chair before I upgraded like 8 months down the line. But that's what I started with. And then, because the studio was not my own, right? The expenses, the weight, the overheads, I don't think I was even sharing up to 50% of it. So it helped my business to grow. I was mostly spending on classes. Like I was upgrading my tools. I don't play with my tools. Like I don't play with my tools. Sometimes a customer might just send me funds and then I'm just going to check based on my budget and everything, and then I'll just pay for a straightener. I like to use quality tools, quality products. So I think that when you're starting out, that should be like what you invest in, not a shop. You don't want to be swallowed by the ocean. Owning a shop to me right now is just like walking into an ocean and telling it to consume you. Like, okay, carry me, because there's just so much. You're going to lose focus of your goal. You're starting out, you don't even understand it. You don't know so much, like your skill. Not to talk about the business aspects. Like even till now, there's so many things that I'm struggling with as a business owner. Talking of someone that is just starting out. I mean, I've been in business for almost 4 years now. So if you're starting out, I also don't think that the first thing you should do is going for a shop. No matter how much you have, I don't think so. If as a wig maker, as a beginner, let's say for the first few months till your client base increases, the first thing you should do is not your. In fact, all that money that you have, pour it into education. Pour it into education. And me, I would suggest that you work from the house. If you have a good space at home, work from the house. So first, it's accessible. Don't go and stay in like I said earlier, convenience. Like honestly, people buy convenience. So don't go and stay inside one place that somebody would spend how many hours trying to get to. Nobody will come. You're going to struggle to retain your customers. No matter how good you are, like you need to consider that convenience. This is like one thing that a lot of businesses need to consider, not just wig makers. So you can work from home as a wig maker, but you need to consider your location. Someone, Triple J Hairline, said yes, you can start from home. Yes, you can start from home. You can start from home. The point is starting, right? When that's not your ending point. You're just starting out. So that's my advice. Focus on your skill. Focus on your skill. That's where the secret is. Focus on it. Grow. The other day, the previous live, when I came on live the last time, I was talking about your offer. You need to, like, what are you offering? Master it. And that's it. That's your skill, basically. Master it. Be a master of it. Yesterday, Tayana, she's here. She was live and she was talking about the same thing. Like, be known for something. You're a wig maker. Be known. Okay, this is the kind of wigs that I offer. Be known for it. So that's what you should try. Like, getting known for something, growth is a process, right? It takes time. So it doesn't happen overnight. So that's what you should focus on. Oh, how do I do this? How do I grow so that I'm going to be known for this particular thing? That should be your focus when you're starting out. And that's also another area that hair business owners just don't take seriously. People just want to DIY everything, just want to go on YouTube and binge watch and say, okay, see, you get stuck. So that's it. That's just basically what I want to say. People, see, if you know this already, good for you, great. But trust me, there's so many people that don't know that people don't see. I'm even overwhelmed just trying to even talk about it. Yes, it does, and it takes time, and the skill set cannot be negotiated. Like that's what will bring in that's what will grow your clients. Like that's what will grow your client base and bring in so for anyone that wants to start a wig making business, just focus on your skill. Don't be pressured though. Your friends have shop. Don't be pressured. It works for them. What's your goal? What's your goal for your business? Always remember that. What's your goal for your business? Don't be moved by what people are doing, because if this pressure thing, I just don't want to go into it. A lot of people are pressured. They just feel like, if someone should come to my house, they will feel somehow. It's not true. Create a space. Like, make your space so good. There's no shame. You're a business owner. No shame. You're trying to grow. You need to blind your eyes to certain things. There are some customers who, I won't lie, there are some customers that will still come to you and they'll be like, you don't have a shop. I heard all those things. Swallow it like a bar. Pretend like you didn't hear. Offer your service, your great service, your excellent service that will make that person to come back. Someone dropped a comment. Fab Hairstyle said, what if I just sell hair extensions? What could be my offer? I think my offer is quality extensions. Is that good enough? Yes, your offer is quality extensions. No, like, you're not joking, you're not playing. Your quality is your quality. So you need to now teach out. You need to now drop content, like make people see reasons why they should trust you, especially if you're just starting, right? You don't already have people that trust you and know that you sell good hair. So you need to do things that will make them see and want your hair. Adverts, like, put yourself out there. There are so many people that sell hair, they don't have a storefront. There's so many people that sell hair extensions, they don't have a storefront. They sell online. Initially, like, check very well, many of them, like, when they started, there's this popular company in the US, I'm trying to remember, I think it's White Label Extensions or something. Is it White Label? I'm not sure of the name. Charlo Green or something. When she first started, I don't think she was selling, because you guys can check her out on YouTube. Like, I don't think she had a storefront. I don't think, because I remember when she got a storefront and posted. When she eventually got a storefront, she posted, like, they went hunting for a space and all of that. So, like, in my head, I'm like, so she didn't have a storefront. So it's not, even if you sell extensions, just what's your goal? Trust me, owning a store, there's just so much about it. Triple J Hairline said, Divas Apparel is sad though, but you must blind your eyes. Blind your eyes to do you want to be consumed? Do you want fire to burn you? See, just the message here is, and I'm not trying to say that you won't have challenges, you won't be pressured, you won't feel bad, you won't have your down. It's not true. You will. There's sometimes that I'm overwhelmed too. You get? There's nobody that has everything figured out. It's not possible. But that's not the mistake that a beginner should make. And many times, people who even make those mistakes are people who are coming to their business with a lot of, like, support, a lot of funds, to just have so much money. You're gonna have major challenges if you start like that. What you should focus on is your skill. Blind your eye to pressure. Triple J Hairline, blind your eye. Just try. Look at the goal. Whenever you feel that way, like someone just talks down on you for not having a store, because I know some people that told me that to them, for them, that was their major challenge. People always talking down on them, like, you don't have a store, you don't have a. See, I even remember when I moved in here, like when I started sharing a space like a booth. When I had the plastic chair, the customer came. I was already known for bridal styling, so there was a certain level of I think she had her expectations, which I understand. When she came, that day I cried then when she left. This one, oh that. But me, I know my pocket. Should be my business just started. Will I go and die? Should I go? I should go and cut somebody's head for blood money. Nope. I mean, if I had the funds then, I'm sure I would have been able to make the space more comfortable, like the chair, to be relaxed and everything. Sitting on plastic chair for like 3 hours to install your hair is not funny. I understand, but that's what I have available, and that's just the truth. That's what I have available. Are you impressed with the service? The truth is, that's why over time you need to improve. You can't keep, you will not keep saying, now wait till I get. There's this mistake a lot of people make. You are, let's say you are so good now at your skill, right? Your clientele is increasing. Some people I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's just this, especially with us girls, you want to buy the latest slippers, you want to buy the latest shoe. Pressure, remember, don't be pressured. You have a goal. See, I think before you start your business, you need to have a goal. What do you want to achieve? Where do you see your business in the next 5 years? All of that will guide you to make the right decisions. Like, Fabia said, yes, white label, I know her. Yes. I don't think she started with a store. She didn't start with a physical store, like a physical store. People were buying from her site. People were basically buying from her website. At some point, said she was even doing drop shipping. Like, I'm sure those of you that already know what drop shipping is like, you just pay for it. The vendors pack everything. The closures and bundles and everything don't even get to her. They just package it there and send it on her behalf. Like, that's like another level of this business. So if you're starting out, please don't be pressured. Don't say, this person will now say, and don't see, work with your vision. Make sure that every step you take is taking you one step ahead. You're already like one step ahead of where you were. You're one step closer to your goal. So, like I said, some people will be like, okay, I'm starting here. And then months down the line, they're not improving. Don't you think customers will go somewhere else? Don't you think they want comfort? They came to you first, yes, because they liked what they see. They liked what they saw on your page. They liked what they saw. Someone referred you. Someone mentioned your name somewhere. But over time, you have to improve. You have to improve, because the truth is, we're in a competitive industry. While you're there telling yourself, the person that started 5 months after you is coming up, so you need to improve. Like, let me just even put it this way. Like, you guys know, have you passed where there's like a stagnant water? Stagnant water stinks. That's just how it is. You can't be stagnant in your business. You can't be stagnant. So for us girls, me, I remember personally, I want to talk about my personal experience. For some months, when I moved in, when I was sharing space, because of the goal I had, I told myself by the end of this year, this is what I wanted to be able to do. I want a situation where someone can walk in here and sit comfortably on a chair. I want a situation, like, I wanted things, even my tools, my products, I wanted to upgrade everything. So the amount of money that I was spending on myself, I was very disciplined. Like, my finance, I had to be very, very disciplined. I had to tell myself the truth. I had to be very disciplined. Like, you don't touch this. It's your business money. The first 4-5 years of your business is not going to be the easiest. It's not going to be the easiest. Like, it's very tough. It's really very, very tough. So you need to have funds saved. You need to upgrade. Stagnant water stinks. You need to upgrade so that as people keep coming, it's like, oh, there's like this freshness. Mo Heritage says we cannot be stagnant. Oh no, Lele, you cannot be stagnant. Mo, thank you for joining. Aniel Beauty, thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining. You can't be stagnant. Like, you can't be stagnant. If you're stagnant, people will move on to the next best thing. And that's just it. Like I said, the industry is competitive. While you're there doing someone is trying to beat that one that you're doing. So you can't even be stagnant. I mean, I'm not saying that you as well should try and be competitive, but just tell yourself, so far as there's like something better than what you are doing, strive for that thing. That should be your goal. Strive for it. Strive to achieve that. So far as there's something better than what you have to offer. So you have to constantly even look out. Is there something better than what I'm already doing? Because If you sleep, you know what will happen. Can you sleep on Okada? No. Can you sleep on a moving? I don't even know the word. I don't know. I'm trying to look for those that are not in Nigeria. I don't know if. Excuse me. I'm trying to get the word for Okada. Is it motorbike? Please forgive me, guys. Right now, I'm just so into this topic. I can't even think of the proper name for Okada. So yeah, that's it. That's just what I wanted to share. Don't be pressured. Don't tell yourself, I have to. When you see any new shoe, hey, you want to like I didn't buy. I didn't spend on myself. Like at some point, I have to tell myself, it's enough. You can't come and die. It's okay. It's okay. I have to tell myself, it's okay. Okay, yeah. She said motorbike. Yeah, you cannot sleep on motorbike. If you sleep on motorbike, you possibly fall. You fall down. You fall down. So you don't want to wound. And if you fall down, you'll be wound. So those are just things that we need to take note of. So please save towards your goal. Don't be forced. Don't be pressured into buying every new thing. You want to look bang. You want to. I know it's important. It's important to look good. Like people are dressing based on how you look. Yes, it is very important, but know when to stop. Know how to strike a balance, right? Know how to strike a balance. Check your income, your expense. Like, are you making profit? Okay, what are you going to do? And then in a few months down the line, hi City Beauty, good evening, ma, welcome, thank you for joining. Michelle Dakolo, thank you for joining. Michelle. So yeah, don't feel pressured. Do it as you can do it. Okay, just run your business with a goal, so that when people come to talk down on you, sis, what's your business? Your business is giving, like, your business, there's revenue coming in. What else do you want? Especially as a beginner, what else do you want? Don't let that pressure. See, that thing, I think who even made that comment, Seth? Someone made that comment. Is the hot comb in your hand for me, period? So someone made a comment. She said it's not easy. Me, I'm not saying like it's the easiest thing to do. Do you know that period of my life, that period of my business, like that's 1 year, 2 years ago, when I decided that okay, I'm not going to spend excessively on myself. I'm going to pay myself a certain amount of money, and that's what I'm going to use. Discipline. It wasn't easy. I would see fine things online. I'm like, but because I was working with that understanding, I want to go somewhere, I want to move somewhere. I'm looking at these things like this thing will always be there, I can buy it. But if anything should go wrong with my business, I don't know about you, but my business is my source of income. So I need to treat it like something that is alive. If I want to keep it alive, I need to make sure that it has like blood flowing through. And finance, trust me, you can't run a business without finance. So there. So that's it, guys. Don't feel pressured, okay? I don't know if there's any other question. So Mitchell said, I have been to your store twice. I was like, hi, okay. I can't even place a face to the name. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm trying to place a face to your name. Like, I'm trying to place it. So I think we've come to the end of the live session. It's going to be available. The replay will be available. I'm going to put it up. Maybe not immediately, but I'm going to put it up so that for those people that couldn't join in, they're going to learn something from me, because especially women in business, the pressure is just too much. Some people will come and tell you, Shebi, you're making money. Go and buy shoe now. You're the one that knows where. Shebi, you know where you want to go to. You're the one that know where you want to go to. You know where you want to be. You know where you want to be in the next 3 months. So that's it. I don't know if anybody has any question. I can see a question here. Let's see. Okay, Fab Hair Store. I've already answered your question. I've already answered this question. What could my offer be? I think my offer is quality. Yes, you keep making people see that you offer quality hair extensions, like you or no other. fab hair store or no other, and then give them reasons, and then like your campaign shoots, those are ways that you can make your brand visible. Collaborative shoots, just to make sure that you don't compromise on your quality, and over time it will speak, it will show. Okay, so yeah, that's it guys. That's it for this live session today. I don't know if anybody has any more question, any question to ask, any contribution. Okay, please, you guys should contribute. Remember when I started, I said I wanted this live session to be interactive. Please, you guys should contribute. If you have anything to add, see, someone will get blessed by this live session. I know, like even the last live session, some person sent me messages telling me, oh, they didn't really know this, that's why they could not meet up expectation. That's why they couldn't meet up expectation. Somebody expecting that the person is going to get a social kind of wig, and it didn't come like that. I'm so sorry guys, this call, I didn't put my phone on airplane mode, so there's this call coming in. Someone tried to reach me. So that's it for this live session. That's it for this live session. Just so very funny, but I'm so sorry. And this is for some people. So like the way our industry is in, there's no way you go that you get a first-hand information on what am I supposed to do. Okay, what shouldn't I do? What am I supposed to do? So when I come on here and I talk about these things, it's because I have experienced it in the past, and people are facing this challenge. And if you have any question to ask, like if you're struggling with anything in your business, your wig making, your hair business, and that you'd like me to share a tip with you, 1 or 2 tips with you, please just send me a message. I will be happy to help you. I'll be happy to share my tip with you. So one thing that I would like to even drop here quickly, I find that a lot of businesses, not just hair businesses, are not visible. You're not visible. Like someone cannot come online and search and say, oh, let me look for someone that makes wigs in Owerri, for example. Let me look for someone that does so and so thing in a particular location, and they will find you. So this like I shared tips like about 3 weeks ago. So if you have anything, just send me a message. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to share 1 or 2 tips with you. So that will be it for today's live session. Thank you all for joining. So before I go, if you found this live very helpful, please share. If you have a friend that has a wig making business, that has a hair business, that has a beauty business, not just hair, that has a beauty business, they need to hear this. So please just do well to share. You don't know how you'll be coming through for somebody. Thank you so much.